Yeah, welcome here. Welcome to today's trade ideas and signal. As you can see, we are banking it back to back to back to back to back to back. So, and thank God, last week was a favorable week for us. Let me put on my glasses. It was a favorable week, and we thank God for it. So we bank this 1 to 5, and I gave another trade. I guess was it on Thursday? On Thursday, I gave another trade, which happens to be here. And thank God to that's another 1 to 5. So thank God I do call all these positions before even markets give us any reaction from all these levels. So if you are following my trading ideas and signal, you will see it always. It's not as if we come and do analysis after the market has and be telling you one kind of nonsense that this is what happened here and there and there and there. No, we come into the market before market played out. I do my analysis in front of you here, and at the same time we just execute. We use limit order, we execute, and thank God, the market is in our favor. And if you notice from last year and this year, the way I've been doing my strategy, I've updated it. I'm now in version 3.0. So version 3.0 is what we are using this year. Last year we used version 2, version 1, and version 2, but now we are growing, and this is our episode 131. And with this little stuff that I'm dropping here, people are not taking advantage of it, but I like it that way because I'm not requesting money from anybody. I'm making my own money from it without anybody's something. So that's the essence of doing this video. It's because of me and those people that just believe and I want to kind of take advantage of what is happening. As you can see, we have this massive 1 to 5 here on the last week Monday too. I talked about this particular level, that this 4 hour level might not be holding because we've even gone beyond my expectation on monthly and weekly, and at the same time we have this level here, and the way market is reacting from the level, we are expecting some kind of invalidation of this level here because the way it give us this imbalance and it still continue to move into the highs. Even though we took advantage of this level as well. Don't forget, from this particular level, and here we're able to capitalize on the trade moving forward, and we're still able to bank on something. So, and it's not last year that we experienced some hiccups on the something. I noticed that okay, we just only trade the PDAs without having some what is in cut to it, but and with my observation and everything, I've been able to kind of upgrade this something, so to something that to a kind of strategy that will be able to filter out all the unnecessary noise from the market. We just take it from higher time frame and we stick to higher time frame. Even with that higher time frame, we are banking more. We have little. We are not as we used to be in the markets. Trading frequently. The frequency of the market has reduced. Then the number of trades that we now take these days is very low, but at the same time our win rates jump high, and that's the beauty of this thing. The beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. Beauty of it. So now that we are in the markets, capitalizing on it this way, and believing God, I hope. I mean, and I believe God that we're going to is going to, the new strategy is going to favor us in a very, very massive way. And we're going to bank a lot of pips this year, a lot of risk reward ratio in the basket this year by God's grace. So if you just follow through, watch my videos, you will see how it plays out. We take the orders even before the market plays out. We try and analyze, and like this level here, I told us this particular level is to hedge out this level in case this level is happens to be invalidated. And as you can see, bank 1 to 5 invalidates this whole level, and at the same time we still continue to move in the direction that the market shows us that it's going. So that is that about that. So we're just going to move straight into today's trade ideas and signal, and take out all our annotations and try to, as you can see, this one too played out perfectly, and thank God for it. Even this level here, this particular level that I initially asked you to take, and I told you this level, I put the trade here and at the same time explain everything in our previous video. If you watch the video, you will see you'll be taking advantage of all these levels as well. So, without wasting time, just go straight into it. Let's use FXCM, and that's our trade weight. Without wasting time, we are not going to waste time. Go straight into it. Thank you. So let's take out all our annotation. This trade is out of the market. This particular one also we've banked it. Even though personally I've reduced my risk reward ratio to 1 to 3 now. Adding all our valid level is going to give us approximately 1 to 5. But the way it's going to do it is what we don't know. And how long it's going to take for the market to achieve that 1 to 5, we don't know it as well. So to just eliminate all that, I've removed 1 to 5 from my own trade. Because something happened here. Hey. So sorry for that little break. A call came in. So I've reduced it to 1 to 3 because from within this level I have what is it called? I have other levels of entry, and it's averagely give me 1 to 3, 1 to 3, and if we eventually reverse to the level and take it out with this particular leg here, news came out on that something and invalidated all the levels, and not giving me. And there is one thing that I want to call our attention to, which is the fact that this something is not how far the market moves. It's not how far you are anticipating bigger move in the market. That's not the guarantee that you're going to assurance that you're going to be making money in this something. It is how often your ratio, the winning ratio you can have within the market. That's your something. That's your guarantee that you're going to make money. Because if you are anticipating bigger move in the market and it doesn't happen often, then automatically you'll be missing out on little something. So if we are using 1 to 3, we just need, like I used to say, uh, two. We only need 2 out of 10 to bank 20% gain on one with 1 to 5 ratio. We just need to win 2. But with 1 to 3, we just need to win 3. Of which, if we are using 1 to 3, we'll be more consistent with our wins. We can even have 5. We can even have 6 in 10. 6 wins in 10, and that's 60% winning ratio. And if we have 60% winning ratio, that's almost 80% gain in the market. So 6 times that's is even more than is that's 6 times 4. That's 24. That means we're going to have 140% winning win. I mean 140% gain. So that is that about that. So personally, I'm giving 1 to 5 trades, but at the same time, I'm using 1 to 3 because my winning ratio is just going to increase with that. So we have that. That is that about that in the market. Now, here we are, new week. We're going to start from monthly. Let's remove all our annotation. And removing all our annotation, let's start from monthly. If you check monthly, we're going to keep it very, very brief. This happens to be January candle. And as you can see, it took out yearly last year high, and it did not close above it. That is something to note in the market. Today is the first day of new month, so we have to be very, very careful in the market. This other block, the money on this other block has been transferred to this internal structure that we have here. So that's our first thing to note on something. Then picking out our internal something, I mean, that's our previous monthly high, and using our open high low close previous monthly low. So having this level in the market, where are we expecting price to get into? The little we can notice from this particular level is we are reacting off this level, and last month did not close above this high. So that is something to note in the market. So we have this high and it's not wasn't close above. Then we have to be very conscious of how we take our trades from this level. Then let's go to weekly. And as you can see, weekly also the candle closed below. Okay. And this happens to be our uh let's turn into something else. This happens to be our internal structure head on monthly, and it happens to be our uh what is it called, our other block on weekly. And as you can see, we have a very great rejection from this level, so we might not be trusting this internal structure because we did not close above this previous monthly and yearly high. So we've got to be very, very careful in the markets with this. So banking, we are supposed to at least buy from this level here. We'll be looking to buy from this level. We are yet to establish our range, don't forget. So that is that on weekly, monthly and weekly open high low close. We use that. Then on daily now, with what we can see from this particular level, we've already established our range, and we can see we are trading below the 50% already. So if you establish our range from this high, I mean from this low to this high, you can see price close below is something. And this internal structure that is supposed to hold price into the highs is not holding price. Another level we can see that we can capitalize on this particular leg here happening to be within this particular level. So if at all we are taking any trades from daily, it is to be from this level into this high, previous monthly high. So for this month, will be anticipating some kind of reaction from this level here, because whatever make us to close below the 50%, then we might be having a deeper retracement into this particular level. But there is another other block here, but with what we have here, I'm not expecting price to go below this low because money has been transferred here, and here happens to be a strong low in the market, a very strong low for that matter. Until it is broken, then it is until then that we can now begin to sell aggressively. But for now, our sell is temporal, and we are only selling to this level. So we have to be very, very cautious of that. So on daily, this happens to be our weak high and our strong low. Okay. So now, but we can see there is a shift here. We're going to analyze that on something. So, but we are yet to invalidate this level on daily, which is our major structure. So we've established our high and low, and the 50% of our daily range. This happens to be our daily range. We are trading below this level. So if at all, I'm going to be taking any aggressive entry, I'm going to be buying from here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to be buying from this level here. That's 100 pips in the market. Okay. That's 100 pips stop loss. Then be using 300 pips take profits anyway. So that would be my, that's 1 2 3. This would be my aggressive daily buy because of what we have here. So anything can happen from this level. It's not as if we're not going to have any reaction. As you can see, this is monthly internal structure here. From this high to this low here is our monthly internal structure. Weekly also give us what is it called from this level? It gives us order block. Weekly order block. This is weekly order block. But on daily, as you can see on our structure, these are sell to buy, and the sell to buy here. This is the last sell to buy, then we can be anticipating this level. But for us to be establishing this as a strong low, then we have nothing to do with this level. And for this imbalance that we have here, then automatically liquidity void that we have here, then this is the only valid level to buy from, since we have closing below this internal structure that send price above this level. So this is a valid level to buy from. Since this level has closed, I'm going to be buying from the here, and we have this as our weak high. So anything can happen from that level. You should note that. So we not as if we're not going to be having any reaction from this level. That's 100 pips stop loss. That's a massive trade for the month that I'll be anticipating. So even though I believe that the previous monthly low will be taken out, I still believe that the previous monthly high might be taken out. But we are, anything can happen in the market. We just have to be very cautious of that. Let's go to, we say establish this on our daily. So we need to see what is happening on 4 hour. And as you can see from this particular level here, from what is happening here, we establish our something, and the only thing we can see from this level, we are not going to be reacting from here. Any reaction, the only thing we're going to do is come into this level here, because we've seen some kind of level, from this level. And mind you, something is happening here. So if personally I'm going to be, there are two trades that are appearing here for me now. Two trades that are appearing here. So, and I'm willing to do something about it. So let me quickly do that. Okay, so there is no problem about that. So we already have a shift. I don't want this analysis to enter 20 minutes. So we have a shift. Yeah, this happens to be our MSS, major MSS in the market, and we have this as our trend change. As you can see, happens to be our trend change in the market. Our structure has been broken and it closes below it. So if there is any valid level for me to sell from, from this forward, is going to be, this is going to be my mitigation block that I will be selling from. So another thing that we have from this leg here is what is happening here. So even though let's go to daily, we have this internal structure. Okay, that we can reclaim. We have this internal structure to be reclaimed. And as you can see, this price leg is reclaiming it already. So that's the reason why I'll be having two trades in the market. And also, if peradventure this price go above that level, then automatically here happens to be another level that I'll be selling from. That will be my level of trade. So that will give me two trades in the market, which is going to be sell. Going to be selling from here to this level here, above that internal structure. That's 50 pips something on the market. So, and that will be giving me 150 pips something. So that will be 1 to 3, of which with the way market is doing, I don't think I'm willing to risk this particular level because of this my trade here. Yeah, because I'm not even anticipating any something close below this level. And another thing I want to point out is even before me to be able to sell from this particular level, I will be waiting for this leg to close before I'll be selling. So if the leg close, then automatically my stop loss is going to be like this. That so if peradventure this price leg close below this low, then I'm going to be selling from this level. Then another thing is for me to kind of, sell this mitigation block. Yeah. So that would be my another trade. That would give me 120, 120 in market. And as I'm rushing to something now, but I believe you get the idea. So wherever the something is, my time is going. I'm taking 1 to 3 from either this level, provided this level close below, and also from this level to this level, provided. I mean, I will be taking this one as aggressive entry into this level from here, and at the same time, provided this level close below here, I'll be taking this trace. So if we check it on 15 minutes, we will see what I'm talking about. The network is bad. It's very, very bad. So I guess I'll be stopping here. I don't want it to enter 15 minutes or 20 minutes. So if you see on 15 minutes, we can see and this particular level happens to be my something. So I'm not expecting price to go even into this high here that we have here. No, this level is enough to send price lower, I guess. So that would be my trade at least for now. If I thought we are coming into this particular level, price should not be going. So this is my trade for today. This particular one is an aggressive one I'm giving out, and this other one that we have here, that we have here. So thank you very much. Have a lovely and profitable day. God bless us all. Amen. Because of Instagram, 20 minutes is on. Thank you. Have a lovely day.